P0076 trouble code. Symptoms of P0076 code. Common causes of P0076. Diagnosing P0076 issues. Solutions for P0076 code. Impact on vehicle performance. Electrical system check. Overview and key takeaways. Agenda. Symptoms of P0076 code. Symptoms. The check engine light activates on the dashboard, alerting drivers to the presence of the P0076 trouble code and prompting further diagnostics. The engine may idle roughly or stall unexpectedly due to improper intake valve control, causing unstable engine operation at low speeds. Check engine light. Rough idling or stalling. Reduced engine performance. Drivers may notice a decline in engine power and responsiveness as the faulty solenoid impacts the engine's ability to optimize valve timing. Increased fuel consumption. Fuel efficiency decreases, leading to higher fuel consumption as the engine struggles to maintain optimal combustion with intake valve issues. Difficulty in acceleration. Acceleration may become sluggish or hesitant, making it harder for the vehicle to gain speed smoothly when the intake valve control is compromised. Common causes of P0076. Causes. Faulty intake valve solenoid. Damaged or corroded wiring. Low or contaminated engine oil. Malfunctioning ECM. Poor electrical connections. Wiring that is frayed, broken, or corroded can cause poor electrical signals to the solenoid, leading to circuit errors. Loose or dirty connectors reduce electrical continuity, causing intermittent solenoid circuit faults and the trouble code. A malfunctioning intake valve control solenoid can disrupt valve timing, triggering the P0076 code due to improper operation. Engine oil that is low, dirty, or contaminated affects solenoid performance by impairing hydraulic control of the intake valves. A faulty engine control module may fail to properly control or communicate with the solenoid, resulting in code P0076. Diagnosing P0076 issues. Diagnosis. Scan for codes. Inspect wiring. Test solenoid. Check engine oil. Use an OBD2 scanner to retrieve trouble codes and confirm the presence of P0076, indicating an issue with the intake valve control solenoid circuit. Examine wiring harnesses and connectors for corrosion, damage, or loose connections causing circuit issues. Measure resistance and voltage to verify solenoid functionality and response to ECM commands. Assess oil level, viscosity, and cleanliness since low or contaminated oil can affect solenoid operation and trigger P0076. OBD2 scan report. Code confirmation. Initial fault identification. Wiring inspection report. Connector condition assessment. Identification of damaged or corroded areas. Resistance and voltage test results. Functional status of solenoid. Replacement recommendations if faulty. Engine oil analysis. Oil change recommendation. Impact assessment on solenoid performance. Verify ECM. Confirm ECM properly communicates with the solenoid and is calibrated correctly to avoid false trouble codes. ECM diagnostic results. Communication verification. Calibration status report. Solutions for P0076 code. Solutions. Replace faulty solenoid. Repair wiring and connectors. Replace contaminated engine oil. Ensure proper ECM calibration. Check and replace fuses. Inspect and fix damaged, corroded, or loose wiring and connectors in the solenoid circuit to ensure reliable electrical flow. Verify all related fuses are intact. Replace any blown fuses to restore power to the intake valve control solenoid system. Remove and install a new intake valve control solenoid to restore proper valve function and resolve the P0076 trouble code. Drain and refill engine oil if found contaminated or low, as poor oil condition can affect solenoid operation and cause errors. Perform ECM diagnostics and recalibration to confirm the engine control module communicates correctly with the solenoid. Impact on vehicle performance. Performance. P0076 causes the intake valve control solenoid to malfunction, resulting in rough idling and engine stalling due to improper valve timing. The faulty solenoid disrupts optimal air-fuel mixture, increasing fuel consumption as the engine compensates for inefficient combustion. Difficulty in acceleration occurs because the engine cannot effectively adjust valve timing, limiting power delivery during throttle response. Engine roughness. Reduced fuel efficiency. Acceleration issues. Electrical system check. Diagnostics. Check all wiring related to the intake valve control solenoid for damage, corrosion, or wear. Faulty wiring can cause low circuit voltage, triggering the P0076 code. Ensure connectors are clean, secure, and free of corrosion. Loose or corroded connectors disrupt electrical signals, leading to solenoid malfunction and error codes. Wiring inspection. Connector condition. Fuse and circuit protection. Verify that all fuses associated with the solenoid circuit are intact. A blown fuse can interrupt the circuit, causing the intake valve control solenoid to fail and trigger the trouble code 01, 02, 03. Summary. The P0076 trouble code indicates a low signal in the intake valve control solenoid circuit on bank 1, causing symptoms like a check engine light, rough idling, reduced performance, and increased fuel consumption. Common causes include a faulty solenoid, damaged wiring, poor electrical connections, low or contaminated engine oil, and ECM malfunctions. Diagnosis involves scanning for codes, inspecting wiring, testing the solenoid, checking oil condition, and verifying ECM function. Solutions focus on replacing the faulty solenoid, repairing wiring, replacing blown fuses and contaminated oil, and ensuring proper ECM calibration to restore optimal engine function. Overview and key takeaways.